Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you all are having a great day today. Just came to talk a little bit today with some things that I think a lot of people overlook that are some important stuff about moving or renting. I've had a lot of people calling that are moving here to the Columbia, South Carolina area. A lot of it is, military because we have Fort Jackson here. And a lot of them understand that they're not going to be here for more than probably 3 years. And they're, calling because they do want to buy a house, but they're unsure if they're here for 3 years or maybe a little longer, if it's worth buying a house or if they should, rent or anything like that. Understand, kind of depends on what you're looking at or what you want to do. So understand that the rent since January of this year has went up 16.4%. So that's the median rent. It has went up that much since January. For the last, I don't know, 33 years or so, it has, increasingly went up for the past 33 years. I mean, that's just a given. January through September and like 2017 through 2019, pre-pandemic, it went up about 3.4%. So you can tell it's going up a lot lately, and it's going to continue to go up. Now, understand, when you're paying rent, you're not investing in anything. So when you move, you're not going to have anything to show for it. But right now, if you're coming in and, still with the lower APR, lower interest rates, and with the houses being where they're at, you're going to get a little bit more bang for your buck. Now, the last 2 years, Zillow has predicted correctly where they've said that, things are going to go up 16%, and they were correct. Each year's went up 16%. And this year, I kind of thought, well, stuff won't go up as much or it'll even out. Well, they're coming back now saying they're supposed to go up and saying it's going to go up another 16 to 20%. So if they're correct again, you come buy a house now, you're going to have, you're going to have automatic money already invested into your house by next year. And if you're here for 2 or 3 years, you're going to get money back. As long as our market's staying right where they're at and it keeps going up like that, you're gonna have money already invested into your house. So sitting there saying, should I rent or should I buy? I would absolutely say right at this point in time, I would definitely purchase a house, because for one, the median rent has went up so much. So to find a nice apartment and be able to have it in a nicer area and everything is going to be expensive, and you're probably going to be able to afford a house almost cheaper than you were going to be able to afford rent. So I would definitely check in with a real estate agent. And again, I've said this time in other videos, please, if you're looking to buy a home, unless you know somebody that's a lender or somebody is in the family or a really good friend, don't just go on the internet and just look up for a lender. There's been some nightmares because, people say it's stressful buying a house. Well, that's what the agents are there for. We're here to help you not stress. We're here to, absorb that stress if need be. But one thing is great is this: most agents, almost all of them, work very well with a certain lender that they work with. And that makes everything so much easier because that lender and that agent have good communication. If you just pick somebody from another state, sometimes they're putting stuff in their closing costs that don't even belong, because that's what the state they're in, that's where it belongs, but not at the state they're doing it for. So understand that. Plus, the communication is needed. I've seen people not communicate with the lender and the lender not be on top of the appraisal. Appraisal comes back and it's lower than what they have it under contract for, and it's only 24 hours before the house closes. Then they have to extend the house, and these folks are already stressed out enough because they've already closed or already packed up their one house and everything like that, and they're waiting to move, and now their house is being extended out. They don't know when. So to alleviate some stress on yourself, when you talk to an agent, you find an agent that you mesh with. And you do want to find an agent you mesh with, because if you don't see eye to eye with that agent, sometimes it's not a good team. That agent needs to be there for you to answer questions, and they need to know their role, and they need to let you kind of know your role at the same time. And what I mean by that is, things that you need to do and bring to the table, and the things that they're going to bring to the table. So everybody's one-on-one. You need, if you're buying or selling a house, same thing. The agents need to come sit down with you. Let them know kind of what you are looking at selling your house for. They're going to kind of go over for it, but your house better than they do. So you know, they're going to kind of tell you, go through some comps and stuff like that. But I think we need to go through it with you one-on-one, so you can also see what we're seeing. So that kind of gives you a better idea of what the market's like. And if you're buying a house, same way. You know, sit down, discuss what you're looking for, what your needs are. Have those mapped out for the agent as well. You know, if you have children that go to school and you want to be near a good school district or a certain school, if you guys want to be next to nightlife, whatever it may be, make sure you guys understand that and express that to them. Let them know what you're looking for. Let them know, you know, hey, this is, I want to be able to get away from the city when I get done with work, or hey, I want to be able to ride my bike to work and walk down to nightlife, walk it down to restaurants, or I want to be next to a school so my child can go to a certain school. And they'll discuss it with you. And some agents, you know, may not mesh with you. That's fine. Find another agent. You know, there's hundreds of agents, thousands of agents, and everybody 99% of the time works with a certain lender, and it just makes everything so much easier. So if you're coming and you're moving wherever you may move, talk to the agent. Tell them what you're planning on doing. If you're thinking about renting, ask them what the rent's like there. Rent here in South Carolina, like I said, it's went up 16.4% in the last, since January. So it's probably cheaper to buy in a lot of ways, especially if you're going to be here for a while. But if you have any real estate needs, any real estate questions, I would love to be able to help you. I am a licensed real estate agent here in South Carolina. My phone number is 803-569-7871. Feel free to call me, text me, whenever. I am the one that answers the calls, and I am the one that answers the text. We'll be happy to help you. We have a ton of agents. We have a lot of people to help you out, and we will make this a stress-free and a happy time. So I hope you guys have a great week. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, contact me. Other than that, I will see you the next time.